Hey, this will be a video chart on TAON. Before I get started, I would like to note to please check my IRP disclaimer. With that being said, this one caught my eye as it's got one of my favorite patterns starting to take shape here. It's a multi-week pattern, but for those of you that do follow charts, you know it's a pretty good pattern in terms of, if the price can break through it, it can produce some pretty good results. So that is where I'm going to kick off the video. The first part I'm going to draw the pattern is simply just the support portion. You can see here that along this trend line, the price has bounced off of it multiple times. So I'll make this green to remind everybody that this is the support portion of the pattern. And then the top portion, or the resistance, comes via this trend line right here. And I'll get this changed to red real quick to represent resistance portion of the pattern. And then going through the history of the chart, you can see that starting here acted as resistance. Again, this trend line acted as resistance. Here the price did break above it a little bit, but got knocked back down. Once again, price bounced right off it. And then two more times here you can see the price did break through it, but was never able to close above it. So that is why that's going to be the resistance portion. And then what we have here is the famous falling wedge pattern. It's kind of counterintuitive. Usually with the word falling you would think something bad, but a falling wedge is good, and actually a rising wedge would be bad. But in this case we have a falling wedge pattern, and if you're not too familiar with it, just simply Google falling wedge, and there's plenty of information you can find out there on it that will talk about how it is a bullish pattern. So this is more the like I said, overall pattern. But then if we look here in the shorter term, you can see that the price has been going sideways nicely. And in fact, what I'm going to do is zoom in a little bit here so we can see the price action a little bit better. But yesterday did have this nice little hammer candle form that once more happened right here along the support portion of the pattern. So that was a good sign to see this sort of candle form around the support. And then today we had a green day that was on lower volume, so kind of just a hold steady type day. So going forward, the risk versus reward, is very attractive. Anything around here would be fine, and you have a stop loss somewhere down here to protect yourself. And then the upside, even if it would just come up here and retest this trend line, resistance trend line, that'd be pretty good. So kind of just picturing it in terms of boxes. This box here would kind of represent the risk. And then if it ended up going your way, this box here would represent your reward. So it's very clear that the reward outweighs the risk quite a bit. So from that perspective, it's also a nice attractive setup. But then if it can break through this resistance here, then you can see that the next area of resistance would be right up here where the price has bounced off twice before. This area is at 0.0027. So given from where it is right now, and even a breakout right around here, that would be a nice percentage gain. So there's quite a bit of upside to this chart, which is a point I'm trying to make. And with the power of stop loss and just being disciplined, you can really limit your downside, but the upside, is in your favor, assuming you can be a disciplined trader. So that is where the chart currently stands. Once more, it's TAON. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for listening.